On this video, I'm gonna be showing you my entire workflow for shooting real estate Twilight photos. Twilight photos are a very common add-on, to be quite frank, for real estate photographers because they make houses, especially ones with huge windows, look awesome. The good news is they're really easy to shoot and you can make pretty good money. So at my business, we charge $200 for a Twilight shoot and it takes 20 minutes or so. The bad news is you have to come out at twilight, which depending on the time of the year can be pretty late. So it's actually 8:15 p.m. right now at the time we're shooting this one. So it is a little later, but again, it's an extra 200 bucks on top of whatever shoots you did today. So shooting Twilights is really easy. It's exactly the same settings as I shoot exterior photos with. So I'll show you that really quickly. The most important one is going to be bracketing. So we're getting that set up to be 3 brackets spaced 2 stops apart. Every other setting is gonna be the same. So an aperture of 9, ISO of 250, and then just like daylight photos, we're gonna get the shutter where we want it and take the photos. It might be a little hard to see in there, but I'll show you on the screen. So the most important thing, oh look, our camera's almost dead, but either way, what we're gonna do is wait for it to get a little darker. It's a little bright right now. We'll set up the first shot and just kind of take some test shots until the sun gets dark enough, which I'll show you over here. So as far as prepping the house goes, the most important thing is to turn on all the exterior lighting and all the interior lighting in rooms where there's windows. So you can see in this, you turn on all the lighting. We preferably don't want those floodlights to come on, but we'll see if they do when we get closer. And then we're gonna get like the primary shot and just wait for it to get darker. So basically what I'm gonna do, set up the camera. The gate's gonna close, but that's okay. We'll leave it closed. And then I'm gonna take my first shot here in a second, which as soon as the gate closes, all right, it's taking this one. And what you're gonna see is I think we're a little bit too early still. What you really want is you want the interior lights in the sky to be roughly the same brightness. Your editors can do a lot as always, but let's see what it looks like. So that's actually pretty good. You can see that the windows and the sky are roughly the same brightness as you'll see in the raw brackets here on the screen now. So I think we're good to go. I would say it is definitely better to shoot a little bit too early than a little bit too late because the editors can make it look more like Twilight. It's harder if you go too late, it gets too dark. So we're only gonna get about 4 to 6 photos, probably 6 for this shoot. And that's the thing with Twilights, you don't have to shoot that many. So we got this shot, kind of same angles as daytime. Grab a straight on here. A little longer shutters because it's nighttime, so that's the other one for the front. And we'll go through here. Most of this value in this house is gonna be in the backyard, so I'm only gonna get 2 in the front. So we're gonna do the same thing as we would on a daylight shoot. I'm gonna start with like a really wide house or wide shot in the back. Take that one. You have about 10-15 minutes when twilight starts till it's too late to shoot. So I think we're still like a little bit early, but again, better to be too early than too late. You can see those brackets look pretty good. See all the lights are on in the back, so the house looks super good. This is the perfect house for Twilight because there's a lot of exterior landscape lighting and everything like that. Plus it has big windows, so the shots are gonna turn out really good. Takes a lot longer at Twilight because of the shutters. So you can see the 3 brackets on the screen now, they look pretty good. Another one there. Just like shooting daylight photos, you don't want to overshoot like crazy and have 50 photos you have to delete. So I'm probably going to actually shoot 8 to 10 and then we'll deliver 6 to the client. That one looks good. So you can see the 3 brackets on the screen here now, they look really good. We'll go over to one more shot that kind of shows more of the view. I don't really like this angle, but I'm gonna take it anyway because we're kind of low on time. We'll see how it turns out. So those are the photos that we're gonna shoot for this one. Again, the nice thing about Twilights, you don't shoot that many. Some houses you're gonna wanna shoot more than others. It just depends on how the house is laid out. This is a pretty simple back, so we can show most of it in one shot. Now what we're gonna do is jump up to the editing room, and I'm gonna show you the final edited images. So here are the final Twilight photos that we got back from the editor. As you can see, they look pretty good, and I just wanna shout out some specific things that really make Twilight stand out besides just how the image looks. So obviously this is a really inviting image, looks a lot better than an equivalent daylight image. It's very saturated, looks good, but more so than anything, what Twilights are really good about is catching someone's attention that's scrolling on Zillow. So if you have Twilight photos, especially as the cover photo for a listing, it just is gonna get more people looking at it. You can see they're pretty engaging photos. There's definitely some retouches that need to be done to these. The noise is like a little high in here, so that can be smoothed out, but also like cleaning out the stuff out of the pool. And some other things, but generally, I mean, these photos look really good, and you can see the reason people like Twilights. We get to see in those windows, and overall, everything looks just really inviting. So as you can see, real estate Twilights are a really easy add-on for your business. They can make you a pretty good amount of money. Like $200 in 15 minutes of shooting is awesome, and the editing cost is really cheap because it's like 6 photos times 50 cents to $1 a photo, so definitely less than $10 in editing. And it's something that your agent clients will really like because it allows them to market a listing, especially one like you saw in this video with big windows and a lot of landscape lighting. It just looks really nice. So if you're interested in launching your real estate photo business and you want my team and I to help you, that's what I do for a full-time thing. And now that my photo business has an awesome team that runs it, we help people go from zero to owning an awesome real estate photo business. Or if you already have a real estate photo business, you want help with systems, whatever, making more money, higher average order value, wherever you're at in the process, we'd love to talk with you about what coaching would look like for you specifically. There's a link below where you can book a call to chat with my team. It's not like a high pressure sales call. They're gonna walk you through your market. They're gonna do some research with you to make sure that there's enough people there for this to work. Because if you're in our launch program, which is our program for people that are just starting, we actually have a guarantee on that program of a certain amount of revenue that you'll make if you do what we say, but we can only guarantee that if your market is gonna be suitable for it. So anyway, highly encourage you to check out that link. We'd love to talk with you, and I'll see you in the next video.